Good afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 2 video, bringing you a Tsareena team. Now, everyone forgot about Tsareena, and the reason why everyone forgot about Tsareena is because we have a lot of new toys on the field, like Giraffe and like Indeed, that are just running rampant in the meta with their cool new moves and cool new abilities and all that good stuff. Tsareena, unfortunately, got a little bit of a nerf this generation, lost access to Triple Axle, and also lost access to an ice type coverage move. It doesn't have any ice type coverage moves. It doesn't even get Ice Spinner for some reason. It looks like it can spin on ice, but hey, who am I to judge? But what it does do and is offer itself as a physical grass Pokemon that isn't like Breloom or Bonnet, and can still stop priority moves from hitting your side of the field. That's always convenient with Queenly Majesty. Now, I'm running Assault Vest because Danny Mac is the creator of this team, and he decided Assault Vest was the right thing to go for, and I kind of agree with it. I think Assault Vest is great on Tsareena. Really does help just like fill up that special defense stat and make it feel like a lot more bulky than it actually is. Running the Assault Vest with the Trop Kick, Play Rough, High Jump Kick, and U-Turn. So very similar moves that we do see on Tsareena. Running the Fairy Terror just to kind of justify that Play Rough a little bit more, and I kind of like it. I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to do today. The rest of the team is actually very cool as well. Running the Covert Cloak Gastro just in case we go against Garganicals. Running a Scizor with Pounce, which I think is really cool. Does get boosted by Technician. Also, the Scizor has Thief for a Dark type stab and has access to Tailwind this generation. I feel like no one remembers that, and no one like even knows that because they never use it. Scizor can get Tailwind this generation, and we're going to run it today, hopefully, on the team. The rest of the team's kind of self-explanatory. We do have a little bit of the Iron Moth plus Flutter Mane combination with the Acid Spray and with the doing a lot of damage with the Flutter Mane. And we also have a Great Tusk with a Lumberry, though. It's a Grass-type Great Tusk with Lumberry and Bulk Up. So kind of a different thing that we're used to seeing. That we honestly haven't even played here on the channel before. I've never played like Bulk Up Great Tusk or even a Grass Terror Great Tusk on the channel, so I'm excited to hopefully try that one out. Also, I did mention this earlier, but this team is from Danny Mac, who does have a YouTube channel. We'll make sure to link the YouTube channel down below in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check them out. But if you guys are excited to see Tsareena back in action on the channel today, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. We're so close to 20K, I could taste it. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Up against the Rain team right away. Hello, Gastrodon. Definitely gonna be a Gastrodon game if I've ever seen one. Also, Tsareena kind of goes hard here as well. Just doesn't really appreciate the Pelipper too much. But at the end of the day, we're sitting nice and pretty against this team, I think. Okay, what if we go Flutter Mane? Even Scizor is really nice here. Okay, let's go Flutter Mane and Moth. We're going to bring the Gastro, bring the Tsareena. And I think that's all we really need to crack through this team. I mean, this team is just like a very strong Rain team. Does do strong Rain team things. But with Gastro on our team, we could just kind of sit there and not care. My biggest concern is actually the Pelipper, because that's the one thing on their team that can really poke a hole in my Tsareena. But again, we have the Fairy Terror if we have to try to find our way out of that. All in all, I also just have I don't remember any Tsareena calcs. My Tsareena calcs are just Dynamax calcs. And can I live insert Dynamax move here? Can I live this if I Dynamax my Tsareena, etc.? So my knowledge of Tsareena calcs and in Scarlet and Violet is very limited. But I'm gonna hope that it can live things. I'm gonna hope that it can live things. I'm a little sad that we're not bringing Scizor here, just because Scizor is like a great Tailwind setter, and we do have Pounce that I want to try out, but it's all right. We'll hopefully have other times today where we can bring a Scizor and justify it. All right, Mister, I don't change my outfit. Iron Hands and Pelipper, they brought it. They brought it, and that's so surprising. I might just bring not Pelipper. I might just bring my Gastro on the field. Or I can get really aggressive turn 1. They're definitely going to fake me out turn 1, though. My energy got boosted, right? Do I have Protect? I do not have Protect on this. That is a little unfortunate. But I do have Moonblast. And I think I'm just going to take that shot into the hands. Like, I have two options. I can either go into Gastro or go into Tsareena. But I think Gastro is the better swap. Just show them my Gastro right away. And also, Gastro puts some pressure on the Iron Hands to swap out too. There isn't much Iron Hands can do to Gastro beyond like a Drain Punch. All right, there's the fake out into the Gastro spot. Not gonna be that big of a deal. Followed by a big Moonblast onto the Iron Hands. Gonna nearly one-shot it. Okay. Get the special attack drop. So huge. Followed by Tailwind. Okay. I'm not sure if Iron Hands can outspeed a Flutter Mane and a Tailwind. But I'm also not gonna wait and find out. So I will just Moonblast Iron Hands. Just by having Gastro on the field, I feel like that puts a lot of pressure on my opponent. Actually, how about this? How about we Moonblast Pelipper and Earth Power Iron Hands this turn? Because I don't think Iron Hands probably protects or swaps. I don't think Iron Hand stays in here. They're actually going to Terrasilize something right away. Wow. It's going to be the Iron Hands. Into Grass? Oh, that's actually very bad. Well, we'll see how much the Pelipper takes. But I'm pretty sure Moonblast into that spot if I Fairy Terra'd would have been the best play that I could have done. As they Hurricane my poor Flutter Mane. It's okay, we hang on though. They have Terra Blast. Oh no. I never see hands with Terra Blast. I'm gonna be real with you. I never see hands with Terra Blast. It's all good. Let's go into Moth now. I never. Wow. Well, I hope we can at least make them regret doing that. Let's just go for Moonblast into Pelipper. Acid Spray does how much damage? 40? That's it. Might need to Fiery Dance here. Or I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We're going to change things up. I think a Terra Fairy Moonblast should be able to knock out the hands even at that health. And then let's just go for an Energy Ball into Pelipper to finish that off. And then that'll be okay. It'll be a solid turn for us. I could rely on a Heat Wave, but I'm not even certain that Heat Wave would be enough to knock out. So I'm not going to make that play. I'm not going to make that call. It's not worth it. Now, I don't have Booster Energy going, so I don't even know if my Moth will outspeed their side of the field. I can only imagine Moth can outspeed a base 60 and a base 55, even in Tailwind, especially if they don't have a lot of speed investment to begin with. But we'll see. I definitely know Flutter Mane can outspeed them both. Yeah, there's the Moonblast. Hopefully enough to knock out the hands. I do believe it is. And now, if I can outspeed the Pelipper here, I should be able to knock out the Pelipper here too, and that'll just be a nice double KO for me. Fingers crossed. Nah, they Hydro. And they hit it too. And they knock me out in one shot. Yikes. It's not a great turn, not gonna lie. We do have Tsareena. Can Tsareena change the game and put it in our favor, though? Depends on what they have. They can't Terrasilize with any Pokemon. I can High Jump Kick that. They can't Sucker Punch me. Hold on, we might be okay. I Protect here. No, I don't. I Moonblast. Then I High Jump Kick here. Okay. They're letting me do that? I'm honestly surprised they're allowing me to do this. Fine, Iron Head's gonna knock me out, but you're also gonna go down this turn. And their Tailwind should also be running out this turn as well. Come on, High Jump Kick, don't let me down. Nice. Connecting, deleting, good riddance, King Gambit. Tsareena getting a KO in today's video. There's the Tailwind Peter. Still, it's still anyone's battle. It really just depends on what they have in the back. Flutter Mane. Man. I need to really, really, really hope that Assault Vest helps Tsareena out a lot. Or that this just doesn't have Sash for some reason. but I don't think Trop Kick knocks it down to sash range. Oh! I win! Oh, I won! If they max roll me, I lose. Or if they crit me, I lose. Otherwise, I win. That's less damage, Tom. You win for less damage. I don't care. GG's, I'll take it. Tsareena taking a game in today's video. Oh my goodness, Billy. GG's. Assault Vest was the play. Assault Vest was definitely the play, Danny. I am so scared. I am absolutely terrified by what's about to happen to me. I see a Bronzor. I see a Flapple. I see a Spiritomb. What do I even do? Moth? Main? I guess that's my only way through the majority of this team is Moth and Main. Tsareena? Having a fake out stopper on the field might be kind of nice for me here. And low-key Scizor? I don't know what's about to happen to me, but I don't know. I've never been more scared to play a Pokemon battle in my... Yeah, that's me right now. That is literally me. No idea what's about to happen. Bronzor Annihilate. That is a final Gambit Annihilate if I've ever seen one. That is the most final Gambit Annihilate that I've ever seen. I should be able to outspeed. No, I don't. I pretty much have to decide which Pokemon dies here. That is what they're making me choose right now. Is, hey, Kevin, which one of your two Pokemon is just gonna die? I guess I'm Shadow Balling. That's what they know that I'm gonna do, though. Maybe my mouth can outspeed. Maybe. In which case, Heat Wave plus Shadow Ball is my best play into the Bronzor. Yep. No one's outspeeding. Just gonna Final Gambit into my Moth, knock me out. I can't do anything about that, though. I have no Pokemon on my team that I want to lose. And I guess Moth is just the unfortunate Pokemon. They didn't actually Terrasilize, but I'm pretty sure they calc to live this. Yeah. Alright, Trick Room's up. Unfort! But I do have Scizor, which I think is going to be very convenient for us, especially in the face of the Trick Room. Flapple? It's Trick Room Gravity. Trick Room Gravity with Hustle. Flapple shouldn't have any fire type moves. I'm just gonna pull a Punch Flapple and Moonblast Flapple. Go ahead, Gravity, I dare you. Actually, no, I don't, because then they can Gravity Hypnosis. Oh, this Bronzor is gonna be so toxic to play against. They're actually gonna Terrasilize here. Is it Fire Terra? Oh my goodness, it's Fire Terra. I guess that makes sense for Ice. Oh, so they definitely have Terra Blast for me. It's gonna eat that Bullet Punch too. There's the Gravity. Oh my goodness, that is literally worst case scenario. That's Fire Terra. Terra Blast. I mean, should I have known this? I probably should have, I guess. Moonblast is gonna do absolutely nothing, though. I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time. This hurts. It hurts so much. Oh my goodness, Flapple. I could Fairy Terra here. And I believe I have to high jump kick. I can't high jump kick because of... Okay. I guess I'm play roughing. Call me crazy. I actually think I want to... I want to Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy U-turn won't be enough to knock out. I guess I have to Terra Fairy the Flapple and click Protect here. Because I don't want to get Hypnosis. I know Hypnosis is the next thing on their list of things to do. It's just I don't have a way around it. If only I had an Imprison Trick Room or something. Alright, Terra Fairy, Tsareena. We're protecting with Fluttermane. Just because I expect the Hypnosis to go into that spot. Yep, okay. Got it. Predicted the right thing. Dragon Rush. Ooh, get wrecked. Player of connects. Dang it. Wonder why they Dragon Rushed. Alright, I'm gonna Trop Kick now. I think I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. Yeah, they Hypnosis. I couldn't avoid it forever. They have Grav Apple. That sure was a Grav Apple. I won't do it. I'm considering it. Fine, they beat me fair and square. Like I'm fine. Like I guess if I'm gonna lose, I might as well lose to this. Wait, hold on. I ain't lose yet though. Cause like real talk, what are they gonna do to me? I just Moonblast and hopefully wake up. This should be my mandatory turn. My mandatory turn was last turn, so if I wake here, I'm fine. What is Bronzor gonna do to me realistically? I just need to get one Moonblast. I think that's all I need to knock out Spiritomb. Spiritomb is not tanky. They have Gyro Ball. And Hex, GG. I thought I might have had a chance there. The Gyro Ball Hex in the end game really did throw me for a loop, huh? I think I lost that because of Final Gambit, though. Because I wasn't able... I don't have two Ghost types on the team, so I wasn't able to avoid the Final Gambit in any way beyond that. It was just, once they Final Gambited me, I'm a sitting duck with the one less Pokemon on the field, and they're getting Trick Room up. GG's, that was a really cool team. Opponent, if you're watching, send it to me, because that was definitely an idea. I feel like it's been so long since I've seen a Murkrow. But yet, here we are with the Murkrow. Iron Moth goes crazy here, though. 1, 2, 3 fire weaknesses on that team. Granted, Baxcalibur and Skeledirge don't really care about fire types, but I can work my way around that. I think I'm going to go with Scizor lead. Scizor lead is going to be nice to match the Tailwind. Because their team is definitely slow, so if I can match a Tailwind, that'll be pretty decent. That'll be pretty nice for me. I might go Scizor Fluttermane, bring the Moth in the back, and then Tsareena as the final. I think with those four, I have enough juice to take down that team. Now, when it comes to the Baxcalibur, I'm going to need to preserve my main. That's the one issue that I'm going to have because I'm leading with the main. So it's going to be kind of hard to preserve it if it's going to be one of the first Pokemon on the field. But I guess we'll see how this first turn plays out. I'm going to be Golden Gold Murkrow. Fine, I think. I should be able to just Tailwind to match and then Protect here. And then next turn we can play a little bit more aggressively. Now I'm just assuming this is going to be the standard Tailwind Make It Rain combo, right? The tried and true. Yeah, okay. Then they're going to haze every turn afterwards. Yeah, Scizor eats that up, thankfully. They didn't Tailwind, though. Fascinating. They Foul Play. I guess that's fine too, though. I'm going to go and get the Tailwind up. And I think I'm actually going to throw everything I have into the Murkrow, believe it or not. By Bullet Punch and by just a straight Moonblast. They don't Tailwind yet, though. Or never mind, I outspeed. So they will Tailwind, right? Yeah, they do Tailwind. It's fine. Okay, so they just match my Tailwind. I just have to keep in mind that my Tailwind's going to run out a turn earlier than their Tailwind. And that should be enough to knock out Murkrow, which means they can't haze the Golden Go, which means Golden Go is going to be at -2 after this turn if it just make it rains again. Yeah. Fine. A Golden Go at -2, I'll take that. It now means I can switch in safely to any Pokemon. There's also no priority on my opponent's side of the field yet. And I ate the berry. Okay, Scizor's making a showing. The Scizor showcase, guys. Told you it would happen eventually. Skeledirge is not the one I wanted to see. I think it's okay, though. If I Fire Terra, it'll be fine. I have Thief. Take his item. Yeah, Thief might not be a bad option. Get rid of the Throat Spray before the Throat Spray is a problem. And then I'm just going to click Protect here. I think my opponent's just going to go for the Torch Song, assuming it's going to be enough to knock me out. And just get his Throat Spray boost. So I think going for a Thief is actually really convenient for me. Now, my opponent hasn't Terastallized yet. So I am going to pull the Terastallization trigger first. Yeah, they're not going to Terastallize this turn either. They're also not swapping the Golden Go, which I'm finding very surprising. Oh, they do Protect. Okay, so they might Terastallize next turn, considering the fact they just saw me go for... What is the Golden Go even doing in the game anymore? At this point, the Golden Go's -3. It has to swap that spot. Might be Specs. Maybe that's why. I'm still gonna do this instead. I'm gonna spread my resources thin a little bit. They withdraw the Skeledirge. All right. Whatever comes in, I'm gonna take their item. Furiosetta. Okay, what item you got? I can't wait for my loaded dice Bullet Punch. Big damage? Ooh, down to Sash? Nah, EV to live. Okay. We still hang on with Scizor, though. Scizor is still a mon. Still here, playing the game. But here's where my Tailwind runs out. I have to keep that in mind. Thief. What item you got? Give me something. Citrus. Yes! Mine. We hang on for a couple more turns. All right, my Tailwind Peters. Gotta keep that in the back of our brains. I think there's no Tailwind in the world that'll make a Bonnet outspeed a Moth, though. Right? Especially if I'm going to get Quark Drived for... Oh, it's special attack. Okay. Never mind. Well, this is a little awkward now. I'm just going to Bullet Punch Golden Go. And click the fun button. Fiery Dance time. Hopefully get another special attack boost. This could also be the turn they Terastallize. Which I would totally understand if it is. It's not. Okay. Well, goodbye Golden Go. Golden Go, I guess, did fulfill its purpose here. Yeah, that 1 HP crit. Now is Moth able to outspeed? Yes, it is. Nice. And no Terastallization. Dude, where's your Terra? That would have been the time, right? Time and the place? I guess they're saving it for the unaware guy in the back? The confused crocodile? It has to be. It just has to be. What else? What other reason would they have not to Terastallize that last turn? All right, well, with that, if they're going to Grass Terra, Pounce is going to be huge here. So let's go for Pounce. just in case. And let's just... I guess all of our moves kind of suck against Skeledirge, so let's just go for our damage with Heat Wave. Actually, I would much rather just hit the move instead of miss the move, so just go for the Fiery Dance. There's the Terastallization. Now, I'm imagining it's going to be Grass Terra or Fairy Terra. That's a heart. Okay, so my Pounce is going to be meaningless. My Heat Wave is going to mean something, though. Excuse me, my Fiery Dance. Oh, that's damage. That is definitely damage. Torch Song, unfortunately, is going to hit my Scizor. I'm going to tank that, though. But they're going to get a +2 in things. Oh, no, they're just a +1. Okay, so they don't have Throat Spray. But here's the thing. You're a Fairy Terra now, Tom. They were relying a lot on them being able to knock out my Scizor that turn. But, like, real talk, this Scizor put in an incredible amount of work. All I need to do is Bullet Punch to win the game now. Battle was canceled, and Scizor's gonna take a dub. Honestly, Scizor was the MVP of that battle. That was all Scizor. There was no other Pokemon there that made a meaningful contribution to the team. Wow. I'm impressed, Scizor. I'm impressed. Not bad, not too shabby. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for the Tsareena team. And honestly, the same way that it was a Tsareena team, it was also a Scizor team. I feel like Scizor did a really great job in today's video. Now, we're not even going to talk about the second battle because the second battle was an outlier. It was an anomaly. It would never happen to you on the ranked ladder except for one time. So I don't even know what I learned from that game except for prepare for everything, I guess. But the first battle and the second and the third battle were very good battles, very straightforward victories, very good back and forth combat. They weren't easy battles by any means. I did have to make some plays. I did have to make some swaps. I did have to try to control the speed a little bit. But overall, it was an absolute blast to play with those mons on the field, and to play with Tsareena and Scizor on the same team was incredible. Now, Thief actually saw some pretty decent use today, so I like the Thief, I like the Pounce, I like the Bullet Punch specifically, but Tailwind on Scizor, wild. High Jump Kick on Tsareena, very good. Play Rough, even Fairy Terra, not too shabby. I do appreciate it. It does kind of help with all of the weaknesses that Grass does offer. Fairy does offer also a reason to use Play Rough just as your fourth coverage move, just adding on to a stab onto Tsareena helps a lot. But yeah, that's the team. I mean, Danny Mac, the team is very straightforward. It's very fun. It's a really good time. And also remember to check out Danny Mac's channel. We'll leave a link to their channel down below in the description, of course. If you guys enjoyed today's video, consider leaving a like and comment down below, or subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Getting closer and closer to 20K. I know I say that almost every video, but you know, it's a very big mountain we're climbing, but we're climbing it at a steady pace. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. See you next time. Peace out. Bye-bye.